Hi guys, so I'm doing a psychic tarot for the Heather Elvis case. This has been a pretty high profile case in the media for the past handful of years. I'm just going to get into it. I'm not going to get into lurid detail about anything that would be inappropriate or non-conducive to healing and possible information that would help concerned parties here. Anyhow, I am getting a strong sense that there's a feeling of elation connected to the most recent verdicts here. There had been a period of time. Heather is very happy about the verdicts that have just come to pass. One just happened, I believe, in the past 2 months. There was a period of time, several years, where, there were several years of time where things weren't moving forward, and that was, she's saying that was pathetic. People were going to really sweep this case under the carpet and let it go. And she was very, very depressed about that. Her whole family was very depressed about that. She's really being hard on herself right now about being and, listening to this person. There is this duplicitousness to this man who's coming up. He was able to really, there's wild connection, but it was also wildly inappropriate. And there was this feeling here that in darkness there was a sneak. And this is not just, I fooled you type of thing, type of sneak, or somebody cheating on you type of sneak, but a literal sneak in the darkness, somebody sneaking up on somebody in the darkness. She's really bullying herself about that. She said, how could I have believed this person to put myself in that circumstances where he was able to do that. And this person, she didn't know how stupid he was. Her heart really got away from her, and she allowed him to really take this opportunity to do what he wanted, and it was the worst decision she made ever, she's saying. But this person has the IQ of a child, it seems. They are quick to lash out in anger. I don't want to offend anybody, but it's almost like a child with developmental issues that will, throw a chair at somebody when they don't get their way instead of using their words to communicate. Somebody was bullying him, and he didn't really think about it. He just took action. There was also somebody using the promise of a possible rekindling a relationship in order for this chance encounter to occur. She's saying it was only supposed to be a couple of seconds that she was supposed to be out. Then she was supposed to go right back home. And she let him take this opportunity. So, the other thing that she's saying is just, I'm so grateful for my family, because now there's still more work to be done, but there is a sense of justice, there is this sense of peace. Her mother is going to continue fighting for the truth. I do see here that there's going to be more information coming up in the next 2 years about where she is. And this is also it's going to be connected to another vehicle or something like that. Like I'm seeing another vehicle that has evidence close to it, or a auto body shop, something like that, is coming up, and yeah, she's a light worker. I mean, this girl was strong. This girl is not like the typical garden variety spirits that I come in contact with, because I think this was just so sudden. She didn't have any prolonged issues. This was just like a fluke that this all happened, but she really does have, the strength that her mama gave her, and her mama's going to keep fighting for her and get to the bottom of what happened in the next 2 years. They will find where she actually is. And it may come from the female who recently, whose trial recently just passed. So that's going to happen. And the other thing that I am seeing is that this was not the first time that violence had come from this person, but she's saying it needed to be the last time. And she incarnated she's such a sweetheart, she incarnated to prevent this from happening to other women in the future. So she was really a light worker, and she said this wasn't just justice for her. I'm getting the chills. This was justice for all women. So this needed to go down. This duplicitousness needed to end, because this person would have repeated this pattern.